What's going on, Utensils? It's SamSpoon, and today I come with you with a heavy heart. I came here to tell you that people still don't understand how I am not any type of affiliation with Spoonerism. Fucking Christ! sorry to get mad there for a second, but so the other day I was streaming, right? And by the way, the other day means every time I fucking stream. I have like 8 people be like, is this Spoonerism? That's fine that you can't read the name. That's fine that you can't educate yourself and click the link that has my YouTube on it. I also am very sorry that you can't understand that not only do I stream with my face cam all the time, which someone that you're such a diehard fan of, doesn't ever do, and you should know that. Not only do I not understand how you can't read or figure those things out, I don't understand how the people that can't figure it out take that out on me. Like I did something wrong. I mean, seriously, how many fucking wolves out there are there? I know there's like all kinds of people with the name Wolf something, Wolf 21, and that's just one example. How many people have the name Bob, right? How many people in the world have the name Bob? Now, so you think about that. The internet's a pretty big place, right? Not only does the internet have people, but it has personas. Otherwise, people that portray something they're not. Or portray some type of alter ego, almost like a split personality, like fucking psychopaths. Which is fine. I do that. I am Spoon. I'm not Samuel. You guys don't know me as Samuel. You know me as I am Spoon. You don't know me as Floyd. You know me as I am Spoon. You don't know me because I live in Arkansas. You know me because I'm on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook. You guys don't know. Well, I mean, some of you might. Granted that. But, like, how is it so difficult to, understand? Right? So, I don't want to touch on that for very long, because I know that some people can understand it. Some people are like, oh, 2 people with similar names on the internet must not be any kind of affiliation with one another. Okay, that makes sense. That's what normal people think. However, the stupid people think that everyone is affiliated with everyone. Or maybe there's no affiliation at all. They just think that I copied someone because this person's more popular. So here's my question. You're in high school, you're in college, you're in middle school, whatever grade you're in. Your friend's name is John, but there's a more popular kid named John. Do you walk up to your friend John every day and go, John, you're copying that popular John? No, you don't. You say you're another John. That's cool. I know other people named John. There's this really popular guy named John. However, you're a different one, clearly. And they have the same exact name. In fact, John Smith. I bet there's plenty of John Smiths out there. However, you don't go find the most popular or most famous or most well-known John Smith and say, you, sir, are the original John Smith. There can be none other than you, Mr. John Smith. So, why can't I be a different person with the name Spoon in their name? And that's the only relation we have. I am Spoon. Spoonerism. How do you get I am Spoon and Spoonerism mixed up? Oh, because Spoon's in your name. Okay, so because of some nickname that you made up for some person that has a longer name than what you're doing, because you're too lazy to type it out, maybe that's why. Maybe you're just too lazy to type it out. That means that his nickname now becomes my nickname, becomes me copying his nickname? What the fuck? How does that even make sense? How does that make sense? Oh. Alright, so that's that. Let's move on to the people that can understand that my name is different. My name does not make me him. That's fine. Let's move on from those people. Let's focus on the people who understand that I'm not him and still think that I have some affiliation with him in some way, like I copied him. Alright, so many of you have asked for the story of where I got the name I Am Spoon. And I've told you in a very, very shortened version how it happened. Okay, so I'll tell you once again, for some of you who still don't understand, since I still get comments today, he's not the real Spoon, guys. What are you doing here on this channel? They know. You're the only one who doesn't get it. Alright. So the name I Am Spoon, where did that come from? My name is Sam, right? Samuel. Sam, whatever you want to call me, doesn't matter. So, back in the day when MySpace was still popular, back in the day when I had long straight hair and looked like what you guys call an emo faggot, right? If you guys are still into labeling like fucking pussies do, that's fine. I'm not into labeling, but some people are. So if you guys understand that, I used to have long hair. I used to look a lot different than I do now. And I had MySpace, like everyone did. Don't be like, oh, faggot, nobody uses MySpace anymore. No shit, I don't use it now. I used it back then when it was still popular. And, but you know, maybe 5-10 years from now, maybe people are gonna look back, you use Facebook, faggot. Like, who cares? So anyway, I had MySpace, and everybody had these cool MySpace names, and I didn't have anything. I had Sam, like Sam. That was it, Sam and my last name. I don't really feel like telling my last name because I think it's to the point now to where I've had a good amount of following to where people can start to stalk me. Not that I care if you find me, but I'm not gonna make it any easier for you. So everybody had their cool names, right? I didn't have one. One day I went to my friend's house. This friend just happened to be a chica that I liked a lot, right? And well, I had a plastic spoon I ate with. Couldn't find the trash can, too embarrassed to ask. Put it in my pocket, went home, pulled it out of my pocket, said, SamSpoon. That's clever. I'm going to use that. Therefore, I Am Spoon was born. Of course, that doesn't make sense. My name was SamSpoon on Xbox Live, and then therefore someone misunderstood it. I Am Spoon, SamSpoon, same thing. There you go. That's the shortened version. Deal with it. If you can't understand it, I'm sorry. It's different than his. Bam. You're done.